Radio, Hot 99.1, your girl Keisha Renee in the building. You know, every Saturday, Sunday. Got a special guest with me. Got my guy Dweathers.
You already know Balloon is in the building. That's PHLY, by the way, huh?
D, what's good with you?
I'm free and alive. I can't complain at all. How are you, beloved?
I'm doing great. I really can't complain either. I'm happy that you came up here. I feel like it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I'm thankful that you even had me up here, man. Yeah. For real, because it has been a long time coming. Right. You've been shaking and baking and...
Listen, we both been, moving and grooving.
Yeah, you've been doing your thing, and it's like you almost forgot. You know what I'm saying? There's some other places that get busy, too.
Listen, we here right now.
That's a fact.
And it's only going up.
Absolutely.
So, D, what's it like being from the 845 Poughkeepsie area?
What is it like? It is a struggle. First off, we don't even got a radio station, so we don't even get a chance to hear you. No, we don't get Hot 97, Power 105, none of that. So we right in the middle of absolutely nothing. All we get is, top 40 records? That's pop.
Right.
Yeah, so it comes with its ups and downs.
Yeah, so being an artist in that area and really not having any platforms around you, I know a lot of the, up-and-coming artists, they always have that, stuck mentality, dang, well, how am I going to get out of here? Because, you got the city not too far.
Right.
And you got here, Albany, even though Albany's kind of, small-minded, too, whatever.
Right.
How do you come out of that phase?
Well, ultimately, you just got to, for me personally, it's one of them things where you record the music, you put it out, you get embraced. You record the music, you put it out, you stop getting embraced, and then you have to realize, okay, the hype is over. We got to take this show on the road.
Right.
And that's just what it all boils down to. It's just one of those things where you go, you do the thing, you got to find the energy to keep doing the thing.
Right. Now, I feel like a lot of artists, that's their main problem is they don't know how to get out of where they at and move around.
Right.
You got to take your talents elsewhere.
Right. I mean, a lot of people like to be the big fish in a small pond, so I understand that. But for me, I feel like, I mean, I walk in the building, they feel the presence it's here. I'm a superstar. I actually feel like I'm a superstar. I said, I actually feel like my music is a little bit bigger than my city, so I got to take it on the road. No doubt about it.
Now, you worked with some goats, man. You worked with Chinks, rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
that alone
Chinks.
Let me know you've been doing this for a minute.
Absolutely.
So what made you really want to pursue music?
Pursue music? Oh, man. Living in the projects, one. When I was a kid, I didn't understand the concept of being like a doctor or a lawyer or one of those things. So I seen Cash Money. And we know what they do. They get busy on them camera screen, you know what I'm saying? The cars, the jewelry and all that. So I'm figuring, all right, I gotta get like that to get like that. So.
Nah, it's crazy that you said that because in school, that's all they do is put in front of you is doctors, lawyers and stuff. And that's beautiful careers.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, what about the entrepreneurial stage?
No, that's a fact. I mean, they don't even teach financial education in school, so you can miss me with all that. But at the time, I'm like a kid, and I didn't understand those concepts. It's crazy because in high school, I actually wanted to be a football coach coming out of high school. I was going to go to college.
So you played ball?
Played a little bit.
Okay, you
Played a little bit. I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I hold my own. You know what I'm saying?
Heard you.
But I really wanted to pursue coaching, but I ultimately ended up getting suspended my senior year for some stupid, and I didn't get accepted into the school I wanted to get into. And then everybody just was like, yo, bro, rap, you're good, just do it. And I'm like, I don't really want to. They're like, rap, bro, do it. I'm like, all right, let's try it.
Right.
So here we are.
I feel you. So what's one of your most fondest memories of working with some of the artists that you worked with? A highlight moment.
Chinks would have to be the highlight moment. Right. Let me tell you a story about that.
Okay.
So we was in there. Let's fast forward through the whole thing. I'm going to tell you, he came downstairs after he's done recording the verse and we doing all that and stuff. He come downstairs. When I first see him, I'll never forget the outfit he had on, right? My boy had on Ferragamo belt. He had on these G-Star jeans. They had this green tint to him. He had on a high top Beef and Brock Timbs. And he had on this cream thermal. He was chilling the whole time when we was there.
He give me chill vibes.
He come downstairs after he do the verse with this big coat on looking like a polar bear. He like, yo, you want to take a picture? He had 20 chains on. I'm like, absolutely not. This is in the point when everybody was wearing just straight Cubans. They wasn't bust downs. It was just straight 90-pound Cubans. And I'm like, I'm not taking a picture. I'm like, yeah, if you take the coat off. He like, take the coat off. I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, but like, how about we go take the picture in the car? All right, let's go take the picture in the car. So the picture you see of me and him is in the car because of that reason. Like I wasn't standing next to him. I had on a Giants jacket. He had on his fur coat. Y'all don't understand. It was crazy.
I mean,
it looked
it's
crazy.
Okay. Like,
nah, he taught me to never go nowhere not looking good enough to take a picture.
That's that New York mentality. That's why.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You gotta step out, flee.
Absolutely. And I got caught lacking. He called me lacking. I ain't know it was that type of time, man. But that was the biggest moment for me, working with Chinks.
Now, your video Chinese Spot, you dropped it a couple months ago. It's at 1 mil. Congrats.
Thank you.
Now, has that done anything else for your career-wise?
Absolutely. The original I almost quit rap.
Really?
I almost quit rap.
I feel like everybody gets there at some point.
Yeah, you get to a point where you just like, because I feel like I put in a lot of work and I'm like real dedicated. I'm insane about it. I know if I'd have applied this to anything else, I'd have been successful. Like if I was a coach, I'd have been popping right now.
Right.
But so one morning, I'll never forget it. I woke up like 4-something in the morning. I'm like, yo, do I still want to do this? And I was laying next to my baby mother and she was just telling me like, yo, you know something? You don't pray enough. I'm like,
praying is key.
I had no idea. And I remember taking a shower that morning and praying. And I'm like, yo, God, just show me a sign that I need to keep doing this so I can keep doing this. And I went outside. I decided to walk around with a couple of my homies in Poughkeepsie. I was like, we gonna walk this whole day. We walking. I just want to see something. I started getting embraced like I was a superstar because I ain't been outside. Like I ain't been in the town in a while.
Right.
And I was at a video shoot. I pulled up on somebody that was shooting a video, my boy Haas in Battle. They embraced me like they ain't seen me forever and I was a superstar. And then lo and behold, at the video shoot, they called me like, yo, DJ Drewski wants to play Chinese Spot. And I'm like, what? What record? This one? Okay. And then we ended up going down and linked with him. And the rest was history, man.
Right. Now you shot the video.
I shot that video.
In your hood?
At the Chinese. We was just chilling.
It looked lit.
If you talking about the remix, you talking about the remix? Okay, I thought you were talking about the original.
Both of them actually.
Yeah,
but the remix was like
the original. That's the one that Drewski started playing first, and that was just the day we was like, yo, let's go get Chinese food. Oh, yo, we have a song called Chinese Spot. Yo, back out the camera, and he like, let's do it. Me and we have this.
Yo, shout out my guy Panoramic Films.
All day, shout out Panoramic Films, but. Me and him, our thing is we don't like to miss opportunities. So wherever we at, we pull out the camera and we go get busy. So we backed up the camera, we shot it, put it out, know what I'm saying? And it just started going crazy. Now the remix, what you talking about, after I did an interview with Drewski and then he was like, yo, you thinking about doing a remix? I'm like, I didn't think about it, but I'll do it. And he was like, who you thinking about? And I was with Dweathers and Vado at their Lemon Pepper freestyle shoot. And he was like, well, I just seen you with him. Make it make sense.
Right.
And, we had Vado, and Vado put it together. Shout out to my it was good, Slime.
Okay, Slime.
And he made it happen. And
y'all all fit very well on that together.
Because we rap.
It was a vibe.
Yeah, we rap. It's New York, you know that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now, you got a kid. I know your kid is like your ultimate motivation.
Young Lego.
What else keeps you motivated and staying focused? Because this game is not easy. It's not a walk in the park.
I can tell you that besides him, what happened was, even when I decided to quit, I had to realize that there's a lot of people from my town that's looking at me, that's seeing a lot of things I do. They're like, damn, you don't work with Chinks, Davies, Fado, etc., Fred the Godson. The list goes on. They like,
rest in peace.
And you still ain't make it. So, and I try to explain to people like, yo, it is a lot. It's a lot more to this process than you understand. So I had to sit back and think like, with so many people looking with the eyes and watching, I can't stop. I can't afford for them to feel like, oh, well, we're never going to make it. If he couldn't do it, how we going to do it? So I had to, sometimes half got to call me like, yo, I don't know what you're doing, but you rapping, right? Good, here. Yo, I'm FaceTiming you. What do you think about this beat? This is hard, right? I bet. Get up. Come to the studio. Matter of fact, come to the studio. Thank you. Yeah. So they keep me pushing because I know like my town is watching and I'm pretty much the pioneer of it. Yeah.
Speaking of making it, what does your whole idea of success looks like to you?
Success, well, one, financial freedom.
Yes.
We all know money isn't everything, but money changes everything.
Yeah.
So you need the bread, but mainly it's just to be able to change my family situation and create opportunities for the ones that I love. Like I tell my friends all the time, my job isn't to buy your mother a house. That's your job. But because you are here and you're implementing yourself into my dream, my job is to make sure you get the opportunity to do that.
Facts. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, speaking of being back outside, are you back out performing and stuff now too?
I haven't.
Since the pandemic?
Nah, I haven't performed since the pandemic. It's real quiet. New York has been quiet, if you haven't noticed. I mean, they ain't letting people do that much.
Yeah, it's crazy because when you go to another state, you be like, what COVID?
What COVID? I mean, I kind of feel like that
pandemic?
now. Like, what COVID? Like, nah. So, yeah, I haven't been out and performing yet, but my manager, shout out to Mama Tiff, she already told me that. She lined a bunch of things up, so I guess I'm going to be on the road in a second.
Yeah, now I was going to speak on that too because, we spoke off air. Mm-hmm. You mentioned this is your first management type of situation.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of the times what happened was they would see us because he shoots the videos. You know that
he's all over the place.
Yeah, panoramic film. He started with me though, let's be clear. It's my guy, but he also makes all of the beats.
Yeah.
Me and him have created our sound. That's our sound.
Multi-talented.
So when you hear me, it's all half all day. And so a lot of that, us doing a lot of things by ourselves, people have always felt like we had everything that we needed. And it's like, nah, we don't. Exactly, the perception. So it's like, nah, I need some help. So I remember one day, my brother Class, he hit me, he like, yo, Drewski doing this joint, I got this show, come perform with us. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, bet, no doubt. I go out there, perform with them, and I'm telling him, before we go to perform, I'm telling him like, yo, I'm looking for some management. And he was like, yo, truth be told, Mama Love is willing to take on some artists now.
Right.
I'm like, word? He's like, yeah, at first, she was just trying to get her feet wet and get us going and all that, but I know she'll I'm gonna talk to her. I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't really give him a chance to talk to her because the moment she walked up to us, I'm like, so Mama Love, you willing to manage me? Like,
right, you just gotta put it out there.
Yeah, I had to go for it. And she was like, for real, you serious? I'm like, I'm beyond serious. We had a little conversation after that, and she embraced me with open arms, and I appreciate her, and I appreciate the Hoodies.
Yeah.
Oh, so much.
And it's always about finding the right team in the right situation.
Right.
This game is tricky, man.
Yeah, it's all about networking and rubbing elbows, kissing babies, shaking hands, and doing the right thing for sure.
So you still independent?
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically. If you were to sign with a label, like, who would you go with? Like your dream label.
My dream label? Yeah. You want to know my dream label?
Yeah.
I want Nicki Minaj to hit me and be like, can you imagine if Nicki posted a picture on her Instagram like, Barbs, this is my new artist?
Right, and that would be so gangster because I seen things that saying like, why hasn't she did that? Like,
listen, I don't know.
I feel like it's coming. But it need to come soon.
You know what? I think, because you could see how competitive she is. Like, she's one of the best rappers we've ever had. Not female, just rappers in general. So you could see that competitive fire in her. So I feel like she wanted to implement herself and solidify it no matter what. And then she made another transition in her life where she wanted, okay, let me settle down. I done travel the world. Let me go get a kid. Now that she got a kid and she doing the mommy thing, she might get a hunger a little bit more and be like, you know what? I might need to go pick up an artist. Nicki, baby, I'm here.
And the crazy thing is, you're the only artist, you're the first artist I've ever asked that question to, and they said Nicki Minaj. Like, usually people go with, like, Interscope or something like that. Like, that's gangster.
Yo, tell Nicki,
Yo,
what's
Nick,
up?
what's up?
What's up?
For real. So, what's next for Dweathers? Are you collaborating? You performing anywhere? 2022? What's it looking like? Give us a little bit.
I don't know none of the show dates yet. Mama Love got that on wraps, but she working on some things. So I'll keep y'all posted on my social media. But for the most part, I'm working on this project right now. I called Gave a Nail Money. It's for the ladies. I'm talking a little bit of that mess. You know how that go. A compilation with a bunch of my team members from Final Score to Score 2. And I just got myself a new artist. Shout out, Baby. She in the building. And we about to do a couple things together. She a female rapper.
Shout outs to her.
We about to do some things together. We about to make this thing make sense. So I'm about to go get busy. You about to see a whole lot of me in 2022.
But in the meantime, I need to go check your catalog because you got an extensive music on Apple. Like
it don't stop.
You really been outside.
I'm here. And my friends, and it's crazy because they've been spoiled.
Yeah.
So they every time we get in the car, they're like, "Yo, play somewhere in here," because they know it don't stop, and it's crazy that I got so much stuff out, and they still like, "Nah, bro, you don't drop enough."
Yeah. Do you ever stop and think like, "Dang, like I've really been doing this for a while. Like this is where I pictured myself at right now, and then this is where I'm trying to go."
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So, like I said before, when I wanted to quit, it felt like we was out of space. I was out of space where it just wasn't moving. But then, since the success of Chinese Spot, that has changed everything. And now, in the last 4 months, we've been turning down deals. Like, I've never been in that situation where I could turn down a deal.
Right.
So just to be there, I'm like, okay, let's go now. And then, none of the deals really made sense to me. So it's like, let me take the next 3 to 6 months to go create some more leverage for myself and really go get this thing going. But Nicki.
Holla at your boy.
I'm here. I'm here.
Holla at your boy. Now, 2022 is definitely going to be lit and on. You just got to stay focused, stay down. And like, you seem like you got it. You got the package deal. You feel me?
I'm trying. Is it the headscarf or the nose ring? Which one is it?
I mean, it got to be all of it. You got the little bling bling going on. All of that.
Okay. I try.
So, so shout out your IG and anybody else you want to shout out.
You already know. Shout out Poughkeepsie, 845, all the artists out there doing their thing. Shout out my team, Jeffy with the shot.
Okay.
Have Tito Montana, TK, my boy TK.
Yeah, TK from Orb too.
He from Orb, but he with the squad. Shout out the Hoodies, most definitely.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You already know, Big Balloon. We outside, PHO by the way, huh?
Listen, D, it's been a pleasure.
Pleasure.
A long time coming.
Absolutely.
Now we locked in. So now you got to run it back when you start making some other moves.
And you got to come. You got to slide through a video shoot. Come check us out.
Facts.
Come see how we work.
Like I said, we locked in now. So
Say
it's
no
only
more.
up. But yeah, Tip It Up Radio, Keisha Renee, D.Weathers. It's lit.
You know that.